My name is Jesse, and just bear with me on this one. Okay, today we're reviewing the new bacon poutine chips, the new steak and chimichurri chips, and the new cheese souffle chips from Lay's for the World Cup. It's a World Cup chip off with bonus. There's also the Bend It Like Beckham cheese and onion ones, but I already did them and they weren't that good. Lots of my English friends, they were okay. And then with bonus item, Dill Pickle crunchy Flamin' hot Cheetos. It's a World Cup Bonanza. Hey everyone, welcome back to Just Food Reviews. New item from Lay's and new item from Cheetos. These came out a little while ago. They came out before I went on vacation, but it kind of works out in our favor because the World Cup is just starting now, so we're gonna review them right before the World Cup, which was basically my plan the whole time anyways. I don't have enough room for my arm here. Okay, so there's 4 flavors. I'm only gonna do 3 because I did one of the flavors before, and that's the David Beckham. They take the cheese and onion flavor, and then they already brought it out, and then they throw David Beckham's face on there. It's not a bad face, but they throw his face on there and call it a new item. No, not buying it. So we're not doing that one. So David Beckham, get out of here. So we got, okay, so this is what happened though. Like before I left, I did see the bacon poutine ones at Costco. So I bought the big giant Costco bag. So that's the bacon poutine. And then we got the cheese soup. Okay, that's the steak and chimichurri back here. And stupid Lionel Messi will not stand up, causing me all kinds of grief here. Then we got the cheese souffle. What? Okay, and then I'm actually excited to do these. These are the Cheetos crunchy flaming hot dill pickle. So yeah, we're doing the World Cup chips and the Cheetos, and 1, 2, 3, 4 items, 4 items or more. It's officially a bonanza. You might as well go grab a drink. We're gonna be here for a bit. So I didn't print out the descriptions. Here's what happened. Okay, the big bag of the bacon poutine one has a description on the back, so I'm like, oh, they'll all have descriptions on the back. Wrong, these two don't, and I haven't checked out the Cheetos one yet. Okay. Got a bit of a break here. I came home and the car of the people that underneath me are gone, so I got a bit of a window here. If we gotta light these things up, we're gonna really light them up. Okay, that sucks. Like you'd like to buy everything from the same spot, but that's not how this worked out. Okay, so we're gonna start with the Costco one. $7.39 came to $7.76 with tax. It is a big bag, but it's $8. Walmart, I got the 2 Lay's, $2.97 each. They're on sale. That's not bad. So 2 bags of chips came to $6.24. And then the Cheetos were $4.49 came to $4.71 from Superstore, the most expensive store in the world. Loblaws is losing it. It's almost $5. So 5, 6, 11, 8, 19, almost $20 for the whole thing. Not the worst thing in the world. 1 napkin, I should have grabbed more than one. And we'll start with the big bag here. So Richie Laria, is that right? I don't know who, oh, there's 2 guys. Nathan Salaba and Richie Laria from Canada. Sounds like an STD. I didn't mean that. Okay. Yeah, whatever, bacon poutine. So we've done poutine chips before. This is a new flavor, adding bacon to it. Hopefully they're good. Smells like the synthetic bacon chips. Or synthetic bacon bits. Well, there was a description on this bag. Taste the iconic Canadian classic savory bacon poutine flavor with the crispiness you love. Well, they better be crispy, they're chips. I don't know, I guess not bad sizes here. I guess I'm not gonna cut the whole pile in. We'll cut it in half, we'll do a zoom in adventure. A little confused here because they're a bacon poutine flavor, but you got green thing there, green thing there, green thing there. It's almost like there's some sort of like chives or something on there. I don't know how that ties into a bacon poutine. Some of them are a little more seasoned, like over there. There's your cross section. I did forget the official weigh-in. We'll do it before the next chip, but I'm gonna keep rolling with this right now. So there's a big giant one there. Try it out. You know what it doesn't taste like poutine, so you can get that out of there right now. It tastes like, remember the old au gratin, old Dutch au gratin? It kind of tastes like a cheap version of that. And then you have the simulated fake bacon bit flavors on top of it. So it tastes nothing like poutine. If you brought these to a party and there was 10 people at the party, hopefully there's more than that, but if there's only 10 people there and 2 of the guys are drunk, they would like these because they're really salty and they'd be like, they're okay. And then everyone else would punch you in the arm, like, yeah, what are you doing? These are supposed to be poutine. Why didn't you just make poutine for the party? Why did you try and get away with this? And the guys on the bag sound like STDs. What are you doing? So your 2 drunk friends would like them just because at this point they're just shoveling anything in their mouth, but everyone else would punch you in the arm, so you'd get a really sore arm. I'll give them a, not that I'm gonna smash them. I don't know. They taste nothing like poutine. What is au gratin there? And what are these green things on there? I'm gonna give them a 4.5. Glad we started with the big bag. Forgot the apron and I forgot the glasses. He's just falling off the wheel. This was the first item. Okay, what do we, I'm gonna leave the Cheetos till last. So we'll go with the cheese souffle. So this is Terry Henry. You know what? We'll do the official weigh-in. Weight on the bag, 585. We are zeroed out. Giant bag. Okay, 5 grams over, no, 15 grams over for sure, that's a pass. Okay, what do we got here? 268. $275, so that's 7 over, that's a pass. 220. 10 over, that's a pass. And this should be 220 as well, yes. That's 9 over, that's a pass. They're all a pass. Okay, so at least that was good. I'm just gonna make sure there is no description on here. And I got chips going into my pockets because I didn't wear the apron. So yeah, cheese souffle. I don't know, look at the picture here. It's like a bowl of cheese with a spoon going into it. I don't know. Smells not bad. It smells like an older Parmesan cheese. Okay. No contamination. Okay, it's a very white chip. So yeah, it's gonna be really hard to see any seasoning on here. We'll cut it in half to a zoom in adventure. Yeah, you're really not gonna pick up much there. It almost looks like a really well-seasoned salt and vinegar. There's a nice size one right there, cross section. Like before I even try these, I would say that if you brought these to a party, you're gonna get beat up just because of the small amount of chips that you get in the bag now. Like you put these out, they'll be gone in a second. And I want to say, like at Walmart, it was $2.97 for this size bag. They did have the small bags of these, and I will say that they were $2.49. So for 50 cents more, you get, I guess, a little bit more. I don't know. Okay, we'll try them out. I don't know, are these from France? Is that where the Terry Henry guy comes from? I think it is. Henri or whatever. I feel about these the same way I felt about the food when I was in actual France and eating the food there. It's flavorless garbage. It tastes like the lightest amount of cheese seasoning on here. They might as well just be regular potatoes. That's all. That's the only taste in my mouth right now is just potato chip taste. There's no like seasoning at all. Like, and I think that's what the seasoning tastes like a very light cheese souffle. Like, what are you doing? Okay, I don't know, 3 out of 10. Like they are, potato chips are good, I guess. Okay, I'm not gonna forget this time. If you bring these to a party, you're just gonna get beat up. That's it. Like everyone's gonna be like, what are you doing? Like you couldn't even buy any flavored chips, and why did you bring so little? And then, so again, it's the same party with the same. Now it's a bigger party. There's 15 people there. 10 of the people punch you, 5 of the people punch you in the arm, 5 of the people punch you in the sternum, and that really hurts, and then 5 of the people just put you on the ground and give you the boots. Okay, Lionel Messi. He's not very nice to kids, apparently. This is the steak and chimichurri. And it stinks. I don't know, it doesn't smell good. It smells like if you, I don't want to say this. It smells like if you put like meat or something in the garbage and then forgot to empty the garbage for a couple days. That's dramatic, but it's in the neighborhood. Well seasoned though. Okay. Yeah, lots of seasoning on there. Okay, we'll cut it in half. We'll do a zoom in adventure. You can see there, they are very nicely seasoned, all kinds of herbs and spices on there. Not seeing any chunks of steak for a steak and chimichurri, but hopefully it tastes like it. Cross section. The other thing too is, I know it's just a broom job, but I'm also not wearing any socks, so I'm constantly walking over all these chips that are on the ground. Okay, hope for the best. Let's go Lionel Messi. Not nice to kids. These are the best ones. Hate using the same napkin. It's a nice flavor. It's actually, you're getting a little bit of like chimichurri flavor in there. You don't really taste the steak, but you can imagine that it was a steak with the chimichurri flavor. How are you going to get like a beef taste on there? But like the seasoning on there is actually really nice. It is a nice flavor. If you brought these to a party, one person who just hates everything would probably, I don't know, they'd flick you in the arm just because they're being a dick, but everyone else would be like, oh yeah, these are pretty good. Too bad there's so little in the bag. So one person might punch you in the arm because there's so little in the bag. One person would flick you because he's being a dick. And then the other 13 people would be like, yeah, these are good. And they would for sure go. I would go back. I would eat them once and then grab another handful and then maybe go back for a third handful. So they are pretty good. I'll give them a 7 out of 10. And I guess I'm fired up for Lionel Messi, who's not nice to kids, but has a nice, good chip in Argentina. So the steak and chimichurri, 7 out of 10. Fired up for that. Well, I guess I can't. I don't know. Okay, now the one I'm most excited for. Here we go. These are the Cheetos Crunchy Flamin' Hot Dill Pickle. Crunchiness with dill, that's so bad. Crunchiness with delightfully cheesy heat. That's terrible. We got Chester on there? Yeah, we do. I can't even open these bags. My hands are so greasy. Smells like dill pickle. Whoa. Okay, they are definitely nicely seasoned. Cut it in half, we'll do a zoom in adventure. All right, yeah, your basic crunchy Cheetos, very dense, crunchy, and then loaded with the seasoning, flaming hot. Nothing green for the dill pickle, but I don't know, hopefully they taste like dill pickle. There's your cross section. I can't change the score, but I maybe should have went 7.5 on the steak and chimichurri. I can't, it's still a 7, but I was just surprised that one of them was actually good. So I'm like, oh, whatever. Okay, we'll try these out. Whoa. They're Cheetos. Yeah, you do get the dill pickle taste, and they are definitely flaming hot. They're delicious. Oh, I would definitely buy these again. That's a nice, good snack there. You bring these to a party. The thing is, okay, so here, if you don't like spice, or if you don't eat spice, these are gonna be like a 7 all the way up to a 9. If you do eat spice, these are gonna be like a 6 or a 7, maybe even an 8. Like it is burning my mouth right now. Yeah, you bring these to a party. The person, like the couple people who don't like spice are gonna eat a couple and go hide in the bathroom and they're gonna cry, so they're not gonna touch you anyways. And then the other, like, I don't know, say this party has 20 people, the other 18 people are gonna be like, yeah! And there's a good amount here. It's not the most full bag in the world, but there's enough that everyone's gonna get a couple bites. You'll throw it on the shoulders, hip hip hooray, and then you could tell those people to go beat up anyone at the party, even if it's somebody who's well liked, and they will go beat them up. So that's how good these are. Very delicious snack, tastes like dill pickle, is very hot, and they are nice and crunchy. 8.5, and I'm super fired up now for these. Okay, so this will break it down. The Lay's Bacon Poutine from Canada tastes nothing like poutine. It was like a cheap au gratin garbage. And then we have the cheese soufflé from France. What are you expecting? Like France, no flavor, no surprise there, garbage. The Argentina steak and chimichurri. Lionel Messi's not nice to kids, but he knows his chips. Very nice flavor on there. I gave it a 7. They're fired up right now. And then the Cheetos Flaming Hot Dill Pickle Crunchy. It's a very, very good snack. Very delicious. I gave it an 8.5. So Argentina right now, I think they won the World Cup last time, and they're just starting to come down a little bit before the new. And then they get these chips and they find out they're super fired up again. They're partying. And then Chester Cheetah, he goes over there with these and then gives them to the Argentina people. And then, so they're still partying with these chips, and then they mix them with these, and then they're super, super fired up. And then they go out into the ocean and they start sinking ships that they don't know, even though I don't know why they're doing it, but that's what they're doing. But they're giving them the chips and the Cheetos, and then the ships are sinking, but the people aren't drowning, so they're whatever. And then they have a bit and they're all fired up. So that's what's going on in Argentina right now with the Cheetos or whatever. Okay, so this has been the World Cup Bonanza with a special bonus item by Chester Cheetah with these delicious, I don't know what's going on. Okay, see you next time.